Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Got Next Gaming and another episode of Strike 'em Out, our closing picture here with the Milwaukee Brewers. We got a lot to go over in this episode, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game action right away. We're going to see what happens here. He's going to get a training session. We're not going to really watch a training session. We're just going to see what he gets for the effort, which was 90 points. Got the bronze in that one, so didn't do too well there, but like I said, a lot to go over, so we're going to jump into some game action, really, and see what's happening. We're getting close to the end of the season. We're going to try to close out the season here in this episode and see where he is going to wind up for next year, or how next year is going to go. First game here in this one, top of the ninth with 2 outs against St. Louis. Milwaukee's got a 7-3 lead. This one is hit on the ground to the first baseman, who throws to home plate. Struck him out, didn't get over to first base very quickly. He was kind of beat by the runner anyway, but why throw to home plate? That didn't make any sense. Anyway, next batter, 2 on, 2 outs, hit on to shortstop, who will field it and throw on to first for the out to end this game, and that'll do it here. There was a run given up, but it doesn't get credited to strike him out. He kind of inherited that one there. Here's a little bit of a strange thing. How is he in the dugout shaking everybody's hand if he just finished the game out in the field? A little glitch there, whatever. Guess that stuff's going to happen, right? I like catching those things once in a while. 71 points here for the effort, facing really much, 2 batters, but really 1 batter. His 23rd save of the season, looking really good there. And we're going to move into the next one against Colorado, bottom of the ninth. Nobody out. 7-5 lead here from Milwaukee. Strike him out, comes in, faces the first batter. 3-2 count. That one's in the dirt, and he will walk the leadoff man here. And he'll have to move on and deal with the next batter. Full count again, nobody out. And there's a strike on the corner for the strikeout. Sit down, sir. You are out. Strikeout number 1 and out number 1 for striking him out in this one. We'll catch the replay on that one, as it's always worthy of another look. Yep, right there at the knees, and he gets a favorable call, but hey, we'll take it. 2-2 count here. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Strikeout. Sit down, sir. You are out again. Strikeout number 2. 2 in a row now. Guess he kind of forgot about that walk that he gave up to the leadoff hitter, huh? I'm going to say yeah on that one. And there's that changeup going in there and kind of fools him, and he gets right past him. 0-1 count here. 2 outs with 1 on. This one is grounded to short. Who will throw it on to second for the force out and to end the game. And that does it here. And strike him out picks up another save for his team as we're getting into the latter part of the season. We got a couple weeks left here, and that's about it. 147 points for the effort, 24th save, 43 strikeouts so far here with 28 innings pitched. Looking really solid lately. Towards the end of the season, we're liking what we're seeing out of him. This is the way to close it out, show him what you got. Next game here, again against Colorado, bottom of the ninth with nobody out. First batter he faces, grounded to first. First baseman will take it himself. Step on first for the first out. And 1 out down here in the ninth. 5-2 lead from Milwaukee. Strike him out, deals 1-2 count. This one is hit in the air to left field. That one is going to hit off the foul pole. It is a home run, folks, and he gives up the run there. Solo shot to left field right off the foul pole. Manager's not too happy about that one. He's probably going to put somebody up in the bullpen to start throwing, because that's not what we want to see. They had a 5-2 lead, and they cut that lead down by they get another run there, so make it 5-3. Next batter, 1-1 count, grounded to second, over to first for the out. That's the way to do it right there. Rebounding right back and getting the ground ball to get the out. 2 outs here, 0-2 count. Next batter, 5-3 lead. Slider tailing away, strikes him out. Sit down, sir. You are out. Game is over. And that's the way to end the game. It gives up the home run there, but no big deal. Gets his 25th save of the season. Gets a little bit of a milestone boost there for that one. 112 points in this one. Moving forward. Still a lot to do, folks. Got a lot to go. And we got to get through the rest of this season. Not much left. Couple weeks there. Couple weeks left in the season. But, we're going to see what happens. Let's see what he can do here. 25th save. Maybe he can get to 30 somehow. I hope so. Next game, Milwaukee against Arizona. 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the ninth. Nobody out. First batter deals. This one is hitting the air to right field pretty high. Right fielder's tracking back. Moves over a little bit. Makes the catch. Routine fly ball. 1 down here in the ninth inning. First batter goes down. That's the way to do it. Next batter, 0-2 count. Strike him out, deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Pumps it right by him. Sit down, sir. You are out. That is out number 2 here. And strike him out is settling in nicely. See, he's comfortable there. We're going to catch the replay for this one. He fires that one right in there, and he swings right through it, way behind that one, way late on that one. 1-2 count here to the next batter, down to their last strike. This one is lifted to right field as well. Right fielder is tracking on over, gets underneath it, and makes the catch to end the game. And that is another save for our closing pitcher, looking really hot. Gotta love it, folks. He's looking really good here. Coming towards the end of the season, he is going to get the Topps hardware for player of the game for his inning pitched here with the 1 strikeout and just doing what he has to do as a closer. He's looking really dialed in, looking really settled. He's had some ups and downs this season, but we're not worried about that right now. He's just kind of plowing along and mowing through people, doing what he has to do as a closing pitcher and showing his big club what he's got. You know, he's on a 1-year contract, so he's got to impress. You know, he doesn't have much time here in the majors, so he's not a free agent. Not like he can go out and demand big money, but he's got to sit here and show them that he deserves to be here, that he has earned the right to be with this team. And that's what we're talking about. And he's been doing that in these last couple of games here, looking really solid. 68 points for the effort here, 26 save, 45 strikeouts, and 30 innings pitched, 1.8 ERA. Next game against Arizona again with 1 out this time. 3-2, 1-run lead. He loves these situations. He likes to be clutch. 0-2 count, 1 out. He deals. Doesn't even swing at it. Slider on the inside. Struck him out. Sit down, sir. You are out. And that is out number 2 for strike him out here. Deals to the next batter. This one is popped up in the air too. Looks like center field. Center field is tracking over and makes the catch. That'll do it for this game. Quickly going through all of these games here. Another game in the books. Another win for the Milwaukee Brewers. Another save for strike him out. 27 saves now. Picks up 62 points in this one. We're going to go ahead and dump some points into his attributes and see what we can get. We're going to work on his durability a little bit, some of its fielding. We got some extra points to kind of toss around. Let's see what we can do with them, see what he gets out of it. Maybe he gets to a 75. I don't know. Maybe. I hope so. We're going to try to get these stats up there. You know, we got to get him in the right direction. He's been in the right direction all season long, doing really well, so I'm not really worried about it. Yep, he does get to a 75 overall. That's really good. Next game, bottom of the 12th inning. A little bit of an extra innings game here with a 1-run lead. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2, leadoff hitter, swings at the cutter and misses. Sit down, sir. You are out. Out number 1. Strikeout number 1 in this one. And, again, looking really dialed in. Just comes in, firing the darts, doing what he has to do. 2-2 count here. He deals. Doesn't even offer at it. Fastball pumps it right by him. Strikes him out. Sit down, sir. You are out. 2 outs. 1 out away from ending this game and getting another save, getting another win for the Milwaukee Brewers. 0-1 count. This one is a broken bat to the first baseman, who will take it himself, step on first. That'll do it for the ball game. And strike him out, picks up another save here for him. And he's going to get the Topps hardware for player of the game once again. Back-to-back games, looking really solid. Loving it, folks. He's doing really good, and that's what I like to see. And like I said, talking before about it, he's just been kind of dialed in, focusing on what he's got to do, doing what he has to do, when he needs to do it, not letting anything bother, not letting anything get to him when he gets a leadoff hit or gives up a home run. Didn't even care. Just bared down and did what he had to do to keep moving along and getting out of the game and finishing the game off. 10 save streak right here. We could see that he is on a nice little streak, and he's really dialed in and focused. 130 points for the effort. He picks up an extra 50 points for that save streak. 28th save of the season, 48 strikeouts, 31.2 innings pitched. Next game, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, 7-4 lead from Milwaukee. Going against Francisco Cervelli, 1-2 count here. Nobody out. Deals, strike. Fastball on the outside edge. Looking. Sit down, sir. You are out. Out number 1. Next batter. 1-2 count. Hits that one up in the air. Pops it up. And the third baseman is running over into foul territory. Gets underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 2. Next batter. 0-1 count. Swung on and hit to second base. Thrown on to first for the out and the game. That'll do it here. high fives all around, hugs and handshakes and everything else. 67 points for the effort, 29th save of the season, 49 strikeouts, 32.2 innings pitched, 1.65 ERA, looking really good. Again, doing what he has to do. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what he's going to do with the 600 points that he has. He did do a training session. I didn't show it. Picked up 400 points for it. Wasn't important at this junction of the season. We're just trying to get through the remainder of the year here for him. So let's see what he does with his 600 points. He's going to dump a lot of it into the hits and the home runs and the Ks per 9 to try to get that stuff up and above. Working on some control there as well. 600 points even. He gets the full 600, puts it in there. Doesn't raise his overall, but that's okay. He raises some major stats that are really, really important. We're going to go ahead and sim ahead here. And that'll do it for the season. The Brewers have finished the season 75-87, a .463 winning percentage. Unfortunately, this wasn't good enough to make the postseason. Better luck next season. And that's going to do it for the year, folks. We're going to see where the Brewers wound up. They weren't in the basement. They were there most of the year, but they actually wound up beating out the Cubs and getting into 4th place in their division, the National League Central. And there's the Cardinals up there in the top, always doing good as we can see. And we're going to take a look at Strike 'Em Out's card here. 19 years old, .137 Major League Baseball service, doesn't have a full season under his belt. 2-1 record, 29 saves, 32.2 innings pitched, 1.65 ERA in 34 games, 49 strikeouts, 5 walks. That is awesome stuff. Does not give up a lot of walks. 22 hits in that time. His whip is a .83. That's pretty impressive as well. Does good against the right-handers, of course, with the 143 average and a 236 against left-handers. That's not too shabby either. He's only given up 2 home runs in his time here in the major leagues. And actually, it was the first 2 home runs he's given up in his career since starting in single A, or double A, which I should say, not single A, double A. But let's go ahead and sim forward, see what we're going to get. The Yankees have defeated the Dodgers in the 2016 World Series. You know what? That would actually be a pretty interesting World Series, I'd have to say, you know, with the Dodgers, who spend a lot of money like the Yankees do to try to build a pretty successful team and get to the playoffs. So we have a new contract offer here as the season is over. Brewers are offering you a 1-year contract for $508,000, Major League Baseball closer. Like I said, folks, this is going to be a tough situation. I'm going to act like his agent, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to demand a lot more money for him. I know that he is just a rookie. I know that he didn't pitch a full season, but he had almost 30 saves in the time that he's been here with the big club, and he has been solid. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little greedy here, and I'm going to ask for a lot more money than the $508,000 that they're offering. I'm going to kind of pump this up to closer to $1 million. Not exactly $1 million, not over $1 million, just underneath $1 million. And we're going to settle in somewhere around, I think, $975,000. Does that sound about right? $975,000? I think he's worth $975,000. What do you think? We're going to go ahead and see what they're going to say as we go ahead and resubmit our counter offer to them. As you can see, we are way up on the team roster. The Brewers are not able to accept your terms, but they are willing to offer you 1 year for $547,500. Would you like to sign this contract? You know what? There's no reason here to kind of argue and fight back and forth about it. Like I said, he doesn't even have a year under his belt. We were just looking to see if we can kind of go out there on a limb and try to get a little bit more money for him because we feel like he deserves it. But he'll have to come back next season and show what he can do for his club, and that's what it is, you know. That's going to do it for this episode, folks. We're going to kind of give a little bit of a hiatus to Strike 'Em Out, give him a little bit of a break and some time off as we are focusing on Madden, but we are going to continue this series. Can't wait to continue this series, probably a couple of weeks or so from now, but that's going to do it. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please hit that like. Please subscribe. Please share this with your friends. I will see you around the channel, and goodbye now.